Hi, it's Mrs. Carl with Sight and Sound Reading. And now for the review or the testing to see what you have learned and whether you've picked up everything that you're supposed to remember from days 1 through 5. All right. This is to be done after day 5. It's going to be both the names of the letters, the names of the words that we went over, be able to read the words, and also the names of the letters and some of the sounds. And when we get to that page, I'll tell you about that one. We will do this quickly. First, remember, whenever you're testing yourself, you want to make sure that you're able to read the words quickly, because that's what reading is. It's memorizing the word so that when you see it, you'll know it and you'll always know it. And that's how you want to learn these words as you're learning them. Because remember, these are very important words. They're in 80% of what you're going to read. So you want to make sure you can read them well. All right? Would you read the words for me, please? I will first point to it, and then I give you a chance to read it, and then I will read it, and that's how you'll be able to tell whether you read it correctly. Red. Good. C. A. Good. Yellow. I. Yellow. Morning. Red. C. Morning. All right. Did you read those well? I'm proud of you. All right. Now, if there was hesitation on any of them, you know, so keep practicing it. Now, this is the speed with which you should be reading them. Red, C, good, I, yellow, red, morning, good, A, yellow, morning, C. It's fun to skip all over and you're practicing of them, because then you know that you're checking to see that you're learning the word quickly and right away when you see it. That's all it is. That's it. Okay? Now we're going to go to the phonics part that you've learned days 1 through 5. And in this one, we have the letters. I want you to see whether you can name the letters. Name them. Now, here's one that has a square around it. All right? The reason for that is because that one, we learned the sound that the letter made in days 1 through 5. So I'm going to ask you the sound of that letter. All right? But these are the ones you need the names of. Now, you might already know all the names of your letters, capital, uppercase, and everything. All right? If you do, you know, you don't have to spend a lot of time at this, but it's always good to test yourself on it just to make sure, because sometimes it's surprising how some of the letters that you might have trouble with and forget what the name of it is or the sound of it. So be sure that you do this part always as a testing of yourself to make sure that you're doing well. We're going to do this together by naming the letters. All right, here we go. I'm going to go across today. I'm going to point, give you a chance to say it, and then I will say it. G, Y, M, E, A, R, S, M, G. Remember, this is the G that's in, it's in the books, it's on the computer and everything. It's usually not the one you're going to have to learn to write, but it is a G, lowercase g it is. D, R, G, Y. Now this is not a letter and this is not a letter, but do you know what this is? A comma, all right? And the comma, what do we do with it? Take a little breath. That helps in making what we're reading. It helps it make sense. It helps you put expression in what you're reading. It separates some words for us, okay? So that's what the comma is. What do we do with the period? Yes, all right, that means stop. That's the end of a sentence. And we stop for just a little pause. It helps in expression. It helps it make the whole, what you're reading make sense. All right, now, again, with this, all you're doing is testing yourself. Use your finger, use your pointer, do whatever you want. But if you feel like you're not fast enough on it, then work on it. All right? Practice is what's going to make you a strong reader. Practice in these beginning skills is going to help you as you get later on. Believe me, it's going to make such a difference. You're going to be so proud of yourself and how you're learning to read. Now I want to know what the sound that letter makes. Oh, good job. The S sound, yes. Can you name? Now you can do this to yourself. Can you name any words that start with S? Sun, right? The sun that comes out at night, right? Store, sit, school. You hear that sound, all right? Good. All right, very good. That's all. That's your review. Those are your review for 5 days.